experience with Swami is through our puja room, through our altar, through our puja room. I grew up in Guntur. It's a place in coastal Andhra. For some of you who are curious to know it, it is the place where the new capital of Andhra Pradesh is coming, Amaravati. I happened to grow in that town. There used to be an altar in our house. There used to be Satyanarayana Swami's photo in our house. There were quite a number of deities photos, gods and goddess photos in the puja room. But in the main altar, there used to be Satyanarayana Swami's photo. It was a medium-sized photo, which used to be the main photo of worship during Satyanarayana Swami's Vratam, which we used to do once in a year in Kartik Mass. When there was a peculiarity about that Satyanarayana Swami's photo, and whenever I see any Satyanarayana Swami's photo, I'll try and find out whether that peculiarity is there. The peculiarity is Satyanarayana Swami is in dark blue color. He has the kirit and all that. But that photograph had a peculiarity. From a distance, if you looked at that photograph, it looked as if Swami was looking very angrily at you. The way in which the eyes were shaded, the way in which the lips were shaded, from a distance, you feel that Swami is really looking at you, frowning at you angrily. And I used to have a tinge of nervousness whenever I used to see it. I used to feel very jittery. And the jitteriness continued for quite some time. And that used to be increasing whenever I used to approach the altar. Because my mother used to keep the sweetmeats down below in the place provided. So whenever you go to pick up the sweetmeats, I used to look at that photo and feel a little jittery. And I used to feel that he's really looking at me in a very angry way. This continued for long. In my childish one of the things I did was, though I was feeling jittery and sort of ill at ease, I never asked either my parents or the elders in the house as to the correctness of that supposition. Curiosity got the better of me one day. I took the help of a stool, went near the photograph, saw the photograph at close quarters, and lo and behold, actually the lips of Swami, because of the way in which they were shaded, they were actually looking as if he was frowning. What I thought was Ugra Narasimha Rupa was in fact Chirumandahasam. It is like, how should I put it? The statue of Krishna which is there on top of this hillock. If you see the Krishna statue there, Krishna is smiling a little bit in Chirumandahasam. That is the actual thing. But because of the shade and all, we used to shade, the way in which it was shaded and the eyes shading, I used to think that it was this thing. Few months thereafter, after this incident, Swami gave me the first interview. Me and my mother. My mother, prior to that, for more than a couple of years, she had a lot of blessings of Swami. Swami has given us her a number of interviews. You know how Swami introduced himself to me? I used to have a peculiar habit whenever I used to go to the altar. I used to close my eyes like this. When puja was being done, as a small child, I used to be standing in the front, parents behind, and the others behind. And I used to close my eyes like this, do like this, and I used to open my eyes like this. The idea was, it was my childish ignorance perhaps, that since Satyanarayana Swami since puja is being offered, Satyanarayana Swami should be propitiated, at least he must be laughing at that time. So I used to look like that. The moment Swami saw me in the interview room, my mother and myself were standing. The first thing Swami does is, he stands like this, he does like this. It was electrifying. And then Swami says in Telugu, Kopanto kadra, premato chustunar Swami. Swami is not looking at you angrily, he is looking at you lovingly. And mind you, if you analyze very closely, Swami has he's divine. Swami's first name, as given by his parents, was Satyanarayana. He used to be called Satyanarayana Raju. Swami didn't say about Satyanarayana. He said, Swami is looking at you lovingly, not angrily. This was the first confirmation. In fact, this is the second confirmation which Swami gave me, because 2 months before that, for Shivaratri of 1969, 2 days before Shivaratri, I had the first darshan of Swami. The moment Swami came out of the interview room, one of the first thought as a child was, it hit me like a thud. Swami those days used to have pan. and some of the reddishness used to palm off on his lips. The lips were exactly the lips which I have seen in Satyanarayana Swami's photo when I saw it at close quarters. So this is a second confirmation, if at all it is required. And I must say at this juncture, devotees fall under two categories. For some of the devotees, it is love at first sight, it is faith at first sight. You see Swami, you develop faith, it is just automatic. I happen to belong to the first category. There are certain others like my cousins and others who had to go through a lot of testing Swami, so to say, and accept Swami. But I belong to the first category. This was the first introduction Swami gave me. My mother was looking askance. She was wonderstruck, what is Swami telling about this fellow, which I do not know. Then after this Swami tells, in Telugu he tells me, you need not do puja the way in which you are doing. He tells me in the interview room, you need not do puja the way in which you are doing. My mother was wondering what puja is this fellow doing without me knowing it. Actually, I had a very peculiar habit as a child. I used to take some of the smaller photographs from the altar and the puja room, create my own small puja room in one of the pathways in the house. It was a typical town house where at the center house is there. There is a front yard and a backyard, and then there are pathways on either side so that if somebody comes from the front yard, they need not enter the house, they can go to the backyard just like that. So in one of these pathways, I used to clean it nicely, all by myself, nobody told me. And I used to take the smaller photographs, put it against the wall there, construct walls with loose bricks, put some asbestos sheet or kadapa slab, and do aarti. I mean, two things I used to do. I used to have great joy in lighting the agarbattis and doing the camphor aarti. Swami was actually mentioning that. You need not do puja the way in which you are doing. The reason was, a few months before this, for the last time when I did this I used to do when my parents were not around in the house. There was a cyclonic storm and some of the photographs got wet and I had to actually retrieve them and put it in the puja room. My mother was looking at me, looking at Swami in a very surprising way. Then Swami explained, whatever I have told you, Swami explained to her in Telugu. This fellow is in the habit of doing this. This is what I am telling him. He need not do puja the way in which he is doing.